Good morning. I'm Niraj and I've been here with you on so many occasions. Only this occasion is little different, that actually we are going to go for a live test. The timer is somehow I'm not able to set it up, so I'm going to rely on my watch. And you will see the way we commit mistake. In fact, I have my own things. So out of everything, I'll be talking about like what kind of questions I do before we start. Again, number system, again I'll repeat because this is my essence. Designer questions I avoid. Designer questions I avoid. Algebra I do, but if equation basis, I avoid. Okay, arithmetic I always do. Modern maths, sure. Geometry and mensuration, if diagram is there, mensuration I always do. Geometry, if diagram is there, yes. If too many notations, I don't. DI bar graph I always do. DI table I always do. DI conditional because I feel it's calculation, data sufficiency to sure. So you will see me, I struggle also. I leave many questions. I believe in doing round 1 and round 2, and after that I really basically manage. Okay. Now the first question, if I read it, 50 factors divisible by 12 to the power x, where x is a natural number. What is the maximum possible value of x? So a simple question, I suppose that I can do it because the simple logic is 12x is there. So 12 is 2 square into 3 to the power 1. So I'll have to check how many this is there. So I'll just calculate 50 factorial power of 2. 2 ki power. First number is 25. Then we come to 12, 6, 3, 1. That will 25, 12, 37, 43, 46, it comes to 47. Now 3, 16, 5, 1, that makes us 22. Now after that 10 factorial, I will be checking power of 2, 5, 2, 1, that means 8. So here it is. Left is 39, and 3 will be the simple case of 3, 1, 4. So therefore, out of this, now if we see that what will be the power left, 2 to the power 39 into 3 to the power 18. Now you can see, because 12 was 2 into power 3 to power 1, so obviously 3 to the power 18, this will only account for 36 powers. Still I'll have more power. So therefore answer is 18. But I'm explaining you, I may be taking little more time. Okay. This I will like to just explain how I'm going to go about it. A log 202 plus b log 205 is equal to c, where a, b, c are natural numbers. Find the minimum possible value of a plus b plus c. If I have to take off a minimum possible value, so basically I like to make it where a, b, c are natural numbers. Okay, so as a simple case, I like to make it 200. If I make the product 200, so basically 200 is equal to, if you see, 8 into 25. So 2 to the power 3 into 5 square. So if I have to, so A will be, A I'll keep 3, B is equal to 5. Obviously, C will come 1. So that means B will be 2. This will become, the first term will become 2 to the power 3, okay, and the second will become 2 to the power 5 square. So therefore 2 plus 3 plus 1, the answer will be 6. I'm sure that you must have got it, how I'm doing it. Ajay distributed chocolates among his 18 children such that each of his sons received 2 more chocolates than the number of chocolates received by each of his daughters. 18 children. Supposingly boy is equal to x. So that means 2x chocolates will be given and rest will be distributed by 18. Oh, I got the question. Basically, if I give the kids, if I give the children, the sons, extra 2 chocolates, then the rest chocolate should be divisible by 18, because now all 18 children get equal number of chocolate. So the fact is, I'll go for 176. If the total number of chocolates, if I read it, total number of chocolates distributed by Ajay among his children is 176. So, you know, this I'm doing it because I'm very confident that this can be done. So it's a simple case. I'm going to go for it as this multiple. First 18 multiple is equal to 162. So the difference is 14. 176 minus 14 is the 14. So boys can be 7. Now we come to next multiple, 18 multiple will be 144. So I am left with 32. So boys can be 16. After that, no multiple. So once I get boys is to 7, once I get boys is 16. So there are only 2 ways I can distribute among the boys. This is the way we are going to do. Third question. If you will analyze it, I have only taken 5 minutes to solve 3 questions. So this is a good beginning. 5 minutes to solve 3 questions. After that, I go move to, in the figure below, ABCD is a rectangle which AB is X species. PC any point. Maximum. Oh, there it is given maximum. So I'll leave it for second round. I'm leaving it for second round because it cannot be done like this. Okay. This tip is shaking. I don't know. That is why I think the design is coming very bad. After that, the next question we come to. Consider the given system of equation y minus 3 x plus 3 is equal to minus 6 x, and y can be, and 5a to the power x, a is greater than 1. Oh, that means a value I can take anyway. Find the minimum and possible solution for the mentioned system of equations. Look, I'm not getting. So again, I'm leaving it for round 2. Round 2. Because this is not in our cache. The basic principle is that whether we have done it before, yes, I can do it, but I'll come back to it if I get the time. Yeah, this I will definitely do. Now you start seeing the calculation. The table below shows the sales of 3 brands of car with 2 models each, realized at a car agency named Dream Car Mobility, 3 months, July to September in 2014. July, August, September, 2,500, 3,200. So July to September, fine. Sales of Hyundai, Opel Corsa. Yeah, so this is the concept, inventory concept. I should be bothered about inventory instead. So inventory concept I am very comfortable with, that it is always initial inventory plus production minus sales is equal to this. Okay, all things are constant. Now, in July, the agency sold double the number that it purchased. Okay, supposing it purchased X. Okay, and so it sold 2X. Okay, average selling price of Maruti cars was 1,25,000. Okay, so there I'll check it how many cars it must have sold. Now, here is Maruti Alto is 2500. So that means we can say that because it is 125 and everything is in 1000, so sold is 20 cars. So purchased is, okay, so purchased is 10 cars. So inventory has come down by 10. Because it sold 20 cars, purchased 10 cars, that means the inventory has gone down by 10. If the ending inventory of July was 15, what was the beginning inventory? It is 25. Because from where we are getting it is only 10. So I think one question can be done. Next we move to another question. From July to September, the agency sold 8 Opel cars per month and paid sales tax at the rate of 15% of the sales value of the cars. Okay. For the approximate of the sum of the taxes paid on the sale of 3 Opel cars with 1 each in given months. I'll have to again read the question. Okay, that means I'll have to calculate every time the sale was given. So I'll have to divide by 8 and calculate each car's price, and I'll add all the prices and I will take out their 15%. So I have to go back. Okay, Opel Corsa. So 2500. So I'm just calculating 2500 upon 8. Okay, or 2000, 3000. So that means I'm getting hundred upon 8 plus 2000 upon 8 plus 3000 upon 8. This is what is the value which is coming. So this you can calculate 8. What will be? It will be 250. Okay, there 2500 upon 8, so 312.5, and here 3000 upon 8 will be equal to 3.375. So the total makes it 625. Okay, the total becomes 625, 937. 937, 15%. Oh, 93. The answer will be 140. I'm sure you people must have got it. I just calculated the price of each for one car each. I calculated their individual price, added 15%, and I've got the answer. Now, in July, if 15% of the total sales of Maruti also cars and 10% of the total sales of Hyundai Santro cars. Okay. Okay, so now I'll have to calculate the Maruti Alto cars 15%, 10% of the and multiply it by 4. So it's a simple question of understanding what is it. Okay. So Maruti Alto 30%. So we get it 15%. So that means 300 450. I get the figure of 450. And Hyundai Santro is 320. Okay. $450. So therefore we come to so there it was 450 plus 320 so that makes it 770, and but the issue is cars put together. Okay. Oh, I think I've taken for the wrong month. I've taken for the wrong month. These silly mistakes do take place because the answer was not there. That made me analyze that I've done something wrong. Okay, so it's 250. July is 250 and 280. 250, that makes it 375 plus 280. So here it is 375 plus 280. So that makes it 655 into 4. So that means this is 2620. That will be answer. As a simple logic that you can analyze that it can be done. I don't think so. I need to explain again. Here I simply looked at the wrong month in the beginning. After that, if in July and August the agency purchased 70 Opel Corsa cars. Okay, if the inventory at the end of August was 87, that means purchased and the inventory at the beginning of the July was 65. What was the average sale price of the cars during the given period? So obviously you know that what will be the equation. The simple case of 65 plus 70 minus x is equal to 87, and x is nothing but the sales. Now we can analyze this 17. Obviously we have purchased 70 cars, and the inventory in the August and in the beginning of July was, that means our 22, that means I have sold 48 cars only. 48 cars I have sold. So now 48, the average price of Opel Corsa during the given 2 months. Okay, August, so July and August we will see कि how many, what is the sale, divide by 48. So Opel Corsa is 4,500 upon 48. It will be just little less than 90%, little less than 100. So I can coolly get the answer. I don't need to calculate. It is 45 upon 48 into 100, which has to be 93.75. I don't need to calculate because it is less than 10%. It's only 3 less, and so it has to be 45 upon 48. So my dear friend, we have gained much because of these 4 DI, which we could do very, very quickly. I can keep telling you it has been 16 minutes, and I don't know how many questions we have done, but we have done good enough. How many integral players satisfy the equalities? Here I'll have to make up total equations and I have to keep checking it. So I leave this for second round. Okay, this my question is for second round. I cannot do it in the first round. How many 3-digit positive integers are there such that then they are divided by 7, the remainder obtained is 5 in each case? This you know, we take the first multiple and this we teach. So first 7, that they are divided by the remainder obtained 5. So first number will be 103, 14 7 is 98, and last number they get 700, 280, 980, 994. Plus 5. So the last number will be 999. So I'll divide, take out the difference will be 896. I'll divide by 7. Okay, 1, 1, 9, 2. Oh, I got it. You know, like 14, 56. So there it becomes 128 plus 1, the answer becomes 129. This is how this question is done, and I can be very confident that we again scored in very quick time because this is a standard question. Modern maths, I'm very confident. So in a box containing 15 apples, there are rotten 6 apples. Okay, each day 1 apple is taken. What is the probability after 4 days there are exactly 8 apples that are not rotten? Oh, this is a very simple question. Divided by, we'll do 15C4, and here we'll do 6 apples are rotten, so I pick up 3 rotten, 6C3 into 9C1. I just take, what will be 363? It will be 20 into 9 upon, here if you talk about it, 15 into 14 into 13 into 12 upon 24. 44 factorial I'm using it. This becomes 2. So that means 105. 105 into 13. So I can divide by this 4. So this will become 21. So this is 3. Oh, so therefore it comes 3 4s are 12 upon 91. And here I get my answer. So you can see this was a very straight question, but not very difficult. Maybe you guys are getting bored when we read the question and process it out, but this is the way we do it. If both the roots of the equation are distinct negative real numbers, then which of the following must be necessarily true? This is a standard that we take out the simple, what is the value, distinct negative numbers. So, but because they are real numbers, the b square minus 4ac has to be greater than 0. So, first value I'll take 4p minus whole square minus 4 into 2 into minus 1 has to be greater than or equal to 0. So I'll be going 16p square plus 1 minus 8p. Now here we'll say 8 minus 16p square. Good. Minus 8 is greater than equal to 0. So therefore what we can see, 16p square will be out. Okay, now what will be there? Achha, this will become plus. Okay, so minus 8p is equal to 9. Oh, minus 9. Minus 9. So P is equal to 9 by 8. Only one answer is having it. Only one answer is having it, 9 by 8. None others are having the range. So by SQC, I'll be marking this is as the answer. I don't think so. Like I'll be checking again, because if there would have been two answers, I would have gone for the same. These are standard questions, so I've solved it. Wherever I need to apply brains, I don't. Like first question came applying brains, unless it is a case of cyclicity. Okay. Find the sum of the digits of the smallest number, which when multiplied by ends in a number whose thousands, hundreds, 2014 respectively. So I know if the last digit 123 into 8 will give me 4. After that, no, I'm not doing it. I cannot figure out. I'll have to make total equation, assume the number to be AX, and then I don't think so. Right now, I don't want to put my brains that much. This is again a designer, and I'm not going to do it. I'm not getting the right way of doing it. Okay. Yeah, the DS is my forte because of exposure and experience. So it's a simple case. I'm just checking whether option choices remain the same or not. Which country won the tournament? India and Australia clashed in the final, while Sri Lanka progressed in the semi-finals in that tournament. Sri Lanka, I cannot say who won, because India and Australia both clashed. Was the only unbeaten team in the tournament. In football, so many times happens. Okay, if you all the draw, but your points can be lesser than person who has drawn and who has like lost also, but who has won also. So therefore, my answer is D for Delhi. Nothing can be taken out. So these are 1 minute question if you know. I went to a tie shop and I spent rupees 1500. Okay, how many ties of low quality did I buy? Okay, the shop had two kinds of two, high quality costing rupees 300, low quality costing rupees 200. I bought at least two of tie of each quantity. So basically what has happened, one set cost me 500 rupees. So two sets cost me 1000 rupees. So now I'm left with 500 rupees. The fact is, I'll have to purchase 3 sets. Otherwise, there will be no money saving. You know, like I cannot spend 1500, neither by purchasing 300, 200. So my first one, I'm getting the answer. First one, I'm getting the answer. I bought a total of 6 ties, where 3 of them were high quality ties. Okay. Here the cost is not given. I bought a total of 6 ties, where 3 of them were high quality ties, and I spent rupees. We are not given whether this medium coins or other thing, because only 2 kinds of ties, so other quality is not given. Other quality is not given, and the price is also not given. So nothing can be taken out from this. So only one is the A is the answer. Did Mr. Bachchan make a profit on a sale? If Mr. Bachchan has sold 10 mangoes, his profit would have increased by rupees 20. I cannot take out the profit, but his profit would have increased. I don't know. Mr. Bachchan charged 15 paisa less mango. He should have sold to earn the current profit. That means there is profit. My dear friend, this is a good tricky question, because here they are using that if the profit is there, current profit, not loss. So therefore it is in profit, and the profit would have increased. That means still right now also they are having profit. So therefore the answer is either, and answer of either was B for Bombay. So I don't know how much time I took, but I think I saved it and did it very, very quickly. The total time 26 minutes have taken place since the time I started. 26 minutes. And I don't even recollect how I just keep doing it. But actually, for 30 minutes I do maths. And in that I do something around 10-11 questions, and may have done the same. And then we check it out. Now, time and work is something which I will always do. A family of comprising 6 members can do a task in 10 days. So I do by fraction or units, as the case may be, do a task in 12 days. Okay. The time taken to the same work by 3 out of 6 members is twice the time taken by 2 other members of the family. Now, let me read again. So if we say 3 members, if I write 3 members, they do X work, 2 members do Y work. Okay? And thrice the time taken by, we would say 2x. Now I'm getting little confused. Is per person or the group together? I think it is group wise. So 3 members in a particular day, X worker. Okay, 2 members do 2x work, and the single member does 3x work. Okay? If these 3 whatever 6 days. So now let's see how much is the work. Okay, so 6x, 72x is the work. So in one day, 6x work is done. So, but the 3 days, 6x works is done. Then 6 days, 12x. Remaining will be 60x. Now 2 members, they're asking 2 members. Now 2 members, as if you can see, the 2 members do 2x work every day. They do 2x work every day. So 60x upon 2, that will give you 30 days. 30 days. And I'll mark the answer as B. After that, next question is a relentless attack. A regular hexagon is described as a circle of radius r. So we know that hexagon I know mensuration, so I'll always do it. No, drawing is a problem for me with this. Oh, drawing is taking place better. Then it's described as a circle r. Okay. Another example, by taking that point of intersection of the diagonal, excluding the largest 6 diagonals. That means I have to make small diagonals. 1, 2. Okay, I got the question. 3. You see, another hexagon will be made. Now the fact is, these are all equilateral triangles, hexagon, and this is the midpoint. So that means all these will be the 50% of the original. That is the whole idea. To find where the value of r is to r, there will have to be 2 is to 1 or 1 is to 2 of radius r. Obviously it will be 2 is to 1, because this will be the middle of, if you see the earlier triangle, like if we make the triangles, so this will be the midpoint. This will be the midpoint. They have to be dividing equally. So therefore, I'll be going for 2 is to 1. Find the number of solution for the that a plus b plus c is 38, a square plus b square plus c square is 722. Now this kind of question we always go by number crunching. So first square, you see c square, we go for the biggest square, 722. So the biggest square will be 26 square, that is 676. And 676, so 46. The remaining number left is again plus 46. So 1 square, that means 1 and 45, not possible. 2 square, 442, not 2 squares. I'm just checking, 1 square. So just say 9 plus 37, not a square. Then 16 and 30, not a square. Oh, not possible. Next is 625. 625 plus 97. So 196, not possible. 493, not possible. 9, 97, 88, not possible. 16, 81, 1 possible. So therefore the three numbers, one set we get it, 25, then 4, 9. Are there some 38? So 25, 38. Yes, it matches. So this is a question of kind of number crunching. Now, very lucky. There cannot be any more combination, because the 3 can arrange themselves in 6 ways. There are no other choices but 6. If it would have been 12, I would have gone for further more. But I already got 3 numbers. They can rearrange themselves in 6 ways. So therefore the answer can be only C. The total amount of money spent on purchase of pencil rubbers is 45. The cost of pencil, rubber and pen. So I'll put it, cost is pencil, rubber, pen is 2. This 8 is given only to make you confused, and total we are purchasing for 45 rupees. Okay. If the total number of pencils bought was greater than the number of pens and less than the number of rubbers bought. Okay. However, the number of pencils, rubbers and pens could be bought. So again, it's a simple number crunching. So I have to go for the smallest is pen, after that pencil and rubber. Supposingly, the pen's cost is 4, pencil cost is 2, and rubber cost is 3. Net total I want 45. So if I save 1, if I purchase it 1, the cost will be this thing, so 1. So now the fact is, if I purchase 4, so 8, 37, is it divisible by 3? No. Then I make it 6. Is it divisible by 6. So therefore 35, no, it's not divisible. 8, 33. So I get one combination. Then I get one combination. Then okay, then 10. I can see it is reducing every time. How it is reducing? 41. So this will be 31, not fit. 12, 29, 14, 27. Yes. So one is here combination, 633. Other it is 1427. Two combination done. Now we come to 2. If I take 2, so this becomes 8. Now minimum I have to take 3 because it has to be, so 8, 6, 14. That is, this is 31, not divisible by 3. 8 will be 29, no. 10, 27. Yes, another combination. But this I can see, if I go for less than that, it will come to 16, okay, and 21. But now here these are 8 and these are 7. So this combination does not work. So one more combination will come. That is 10, 27. Now we come to 3, 12. Now minimum will have to be 14, 26, okay, 12, 14, and after that again this comes to 12, 14, that is 26 and 19. Oh, this is not possible. Now I am only got one doubt, whether it's 0 which is allowed or not. 0 is, if 0 is allowed, 0, 243, 4, 41, 639. Now this is a doubt, whether the answer will be 3 or 4, because I am taking a case of 0 also, so I do not know. But there is no okay, here it is different combination, so I know I can commit a mistake, but still I am going to go for answer number 4. Okay, this nomenclature, as soon as I see this, I put it. This will be my second round. I am not going to go for first round, because a lot of many things I'll have to make. If you remember the way we solve these questions, we take out the extra powers and check it out. So first of all, I'll have to write 6 cube, all these I'll have to write. I know the methodology to do it. So first of all, 2 to the power 3 into 3 to the power 3 into 3 to the power 6 into 5 to the power 6 into 3 to the power 8 into 7 to the power 4. So 2 to the power 3 into 3 to the power 3 6 9 power 17 5 to the power 6 into, this is the first number becomes. The second number I take 2 to the power 8 into 7 to the power 8 into 2 to the power 4 into 5 to the power 4 into 3 to the power 5. So it will become 2 to the power 12 into 3 to the power 5 into 5 to the power 4 into 7 to the power 8. So from this we can get it 3 to the power 17, that means 3 to the power 12 is bigger, and 5 square is also bigger. So how we solve it, if any of the power is there, so which is common is 2 to the power 3, 3 to the power 5 into 5 to the power 4 into 7 to the power 4. This number of, if this is multiplied by 3 to the power 4, 3 to the power 6, 3 to the power 7, 3 to the power 8, dash dash dash, 3 to the power 17. The same way 5 to the power 5, 5 to the power 6. But there will be something common. But because the answers are very much far apart, so I'll just check. 4 into 6, 24. And 5 into 5. 5 into 5, that is 25. So that makes us around 600. 600, and there will be cases of 3 after 5, so 12 to 14. Sorry. So here you will see 2 to the power 3, 3 to the power, how much was common? 5 into 5 to the power 4 is common, and 7 to the power, again 4 is common. So we'll just see with each number how many powers I get and how many cases. So as a simple case of 4 into 5, 20, 20 into 24 is 600, 600, and then we will have to take the cases. And if I just simply take the cases, I'll just have to check what is coming. I think I may have done a silly error because of the range which I am getting. I'm not getting the answer. I have taken the powers. I'll just check. 3 to the power 17, 6, and 7 to the power 4. Okay, that is okay. And after that I go for then 2 to the power 8, 2 to the power 9, 3 to the power 5, 5 to the power 4, 7 to the power 8. I think it's perfectly correct. I think I may have committed errors. Something I am doing wrong. So I've given enough time. Some silly mistake I have done, maybe because my pen has not been working. Okay, the extra powers which I am getting. Let's see. So now these kind of questions, remain in the back of your mind. So I may have committed a silly error, but I got to move ahead. A group comprising certain number of men can complete a job in 4 days, but it is so happens that on every alternate day, starting from the second day, 3 men are withdrawn, and every alternate day, 2 men added their job. If the job is completed in 7 days, find the numbers who started the job. Causative language, I'll go for option basis. So a simple case, I'll be going for, supposingly there are 5 men. So the work is 20. Every 3 men are withdrawn. So first day 5, next day is 2, 4, 1. I cannot withdraw and the work is not 20. So this cannot be answer. Now 6. Now next answer आप 6 into 4, 24. First day 6. The job has to be completed. Next day is 3. Again 5. Again 2, 4, 1, 3. Now this will be finish of the work. 6, 3, 9, 14 to 16, 420. This matches and this becomes the answer. This becomes the answer. What is the remainder when 2 square plus 22 square plus is divided by 9? This is a case of cyclicity. Somehow this is an advantage to me because I have done some question like this. I just take out, if you just take out, what should you take it out? If I just take out 2, so it will become 2 square. 2 square if I take, so it will become 1 square plus 11 square plus 111 square plus 111 square. Now here if you will see 9 1, the remainder is 1. 11 square 120, 121. Okay. So it will become 121 4, then 111, okay, 9 9. So this is the way pattern will be there. Now it's again not easy because it is going to take still like a lot of time, and as a simple thing we'll have to keep 1 plus 4, 999, this will be 0. I know this 1 plus 0 plus 444, 16. Okay, so again will come 7. But I'm scared right now. I'll leave this again. I'll read it second round because I have to check, and the proper cyclicity is not coming second round. Even after doing this much I will leave because it's going to take time, because immediate cyclicity did not come, so I'm leaving the question. Vimal had his electrical watch with a 12-hour dial. On one evening there was a power cut from 11 p.m. to 11:19 p.m. This was stopped functioning. When the power supply resumed, the watch started functioning from 11, but its hand started moving anti-clock direction at half its normal speed. Okay, we checked it again. It showed the right time. What to time the time when we check the watch? Okay, I got it. If there's a watch 11:11, so one will move this side and one will move this side. We all know that dial is of 12 hours. If they both would have been working at the same time, so here the gap is already 11:19. So the 12 hours, the gap is 11 hours 41 minutes. Oh, the answers are very roughly 12 hours. So if one watch is half speed, so one will take 8 hours. But 11 plus 8, around 7 p.m., the time is not there. because it will be more than 11. This is more already 11:19. So there's nothing called 17 is the answer. 7 o'clock. After 7, again, I'm just checking because this is very close. 6:47:20. I'm just checking 11:42. So 11:41. So around 9.5 minutes less. That means 8 hours 12 minutes. If 8 hours, it will already be 12 minutes less. Okay. So first of all, it will be around 7 p.m. That is not there. Now the next funda is there. After 7 p.m. again 8 hours. So 7 5s are 12, 12 3. Okay, this is the answer. This was a good question because the first round they did not talk about it. You have to go about because the gap will be around 12 hours. So one will do 8 hours, the other will do 4 hours. The first 6:47:20 I had to check because whether it's coming close or not, but it's not coming. So that was not the answer. So the second time when they will meet, that will be at 3 p.m. Oh, this will be based on similar triangle and now I'll try to go for SQC. I'm just making angles. Cannot be determined answer will be. They are asking for DPS, this. If I make, are they proportion? Yes, they are. If I make, I'm simply making, if I just make midpoint, then what is the angle? This is 50%. So this becomes 30. So this becomes 15. The answer is 45 degree. I just made it double. Here this angle comes 30. So this angle has to be less than 30. This angle has to be less than 30. And after that, here this is 45. This is 45. So this is will be 15. So here it's coming 45. So I'm sure that because if there would have been answer of 65, 70, I would have got stuck. But here, if you can see here, the angle is coming 30 and 15, 45. So I'm sure something like that. Here also the angle will be adding to 45 only because there has to be a symmetry. So therefore I'm going for angle 45. Maybe I'm taking a risk, but it is worth it. Now for 2 minutes you people get bored because I'm reading A traveled from A to B and then from B to C, which does not lie between A and B. There are 5 towns PQRST between A and B, another town for UVWXY between B and C. Are they equidistant? I don't know. The cab charges, which is uniform irrespective of cabs used, are partly fixed the distance traveled, which is directly proportional to distance traveled. So here we can say the distance is 5 only. And here for 0.5, because it is cumulative, 0.5, 50 rupees has been added. So for 2.25, so the fixed cost is 75 here. Here 1.225 to 175. That means 50 paisa same. So here the is 100 rupees. This I've just calculated. You can see because by checking this, how much is the cost? Running cost is the same. Only the fixed charges For the first fare is 100 rupees, second fare is 75 rupees. Okay. There the fare structure need not be the same, but running because the distance is not given. Okay. So here the distances are the same. For the fine. Now up till now understood what we have understood, that these are the distances. So I can calculate the cost, because for every one the cost is this thing. So here the total cost is 600. Here the total cost is 575. Because for each one the charge is 100 rupees, and for initial cost there is 100. Here it is 75. After that, what is the traveling from A to via B without any more than once? Obviously, 600 plus 575, the cost comes to 1175. This I calculated without even looking at the question. Next question. How many pairs of equidistant from B? Array, very nice question, because we do not know whether the distances are in the reverse ratio, like they are ratios the same, but distances are same or not. So therefore the answer is cannot be determined. Now the distance between A and P is equal to the distance between U and V. Let's see. A and P is 1, U and V 0.75. That means 75%, 0.75 of AP is equal to 1. So that means this is 4 ratio. This is 4 ratio, and this is 3 ratio. The distances are in the reverse ratio, because 0.75 is equal to 1 of AB. After that we come to question. If the cost is same and the distances are, so obviously A to journey to B to C, the prices will be 4:3, because you analyze that the distances are in the ratio of 3:4 and cost is same, so the price should be in the ratio of 4:3, so this will become equal. So the answer is 4:3. Now if the distance between R and S is 10 kilometer less than the distance between, definitely false. Now this question I will not do it, because there are 4 questions I'll have to solve. So I don't think so I'll be taking that much time. Already around 1 hour is already over, and I don't even have that much of time. So I'll be leaving this. Now average is something which I can always do. So Shyama chose n distinct positive integers, out of which one of the numbers chosen was 100. Okay, one is 100. The average of all the n members she chose came out to be 180. Now she noted that if the number 100 is excluded, the average will drop by 1%. That means 79.2. Find the largest possible I could have chosen. Oh, if I have to take the largest possible number, that means I'll have to take others numbers to be smallest, and which we say the contribution should be maximum. So let's see average of, we do not even know the n. Okay, no problems. 100 has provided 20 and everybody is benefiting by 0.8. So there are 25 numbers. There are 25 numbers and 100 is the 26th number. Okay. Now I'll just calculate 79.2 into 25, because that is their average. Total number of things are 79, because you must have understood it is contributing 20 extra and it is giving everyone to 0.8. So the number of people it is giving is 25. So 79.2 into 25. So I'll be just solving. It will become 0. 5 is the borrow. 25, 230. 230. Okay. And carryover is 23. 25 into 7 is 175. 1980. Now the thing becomes the sum of first 24 numbers. First 24 numbers is 24 into 25 upon 2, 12. Okay. 300. Obviously, 1980 minus 300 becomes 1680. I'll mark this answer. Mark this answer and move off. Now you can realize that is a simple case of average. Only thing is that because they are distinct positive integers, so if I take the least, the other number can be biggest. If both roots of the equation are real number less than 3, each a does not exist for real values of x. I will leave it second round, because again I'll have to solve b square minus 4ac. I've just gone through the question. I've analyzed AB is a diameter and CD is a chord, and because they are equal, so they will be equal. And two-digit number, length of CD is representing the length of O is rational. Find the length of OE. So if I start going it, first is 24, 42. Okay, my God, I'll have to keep checking it. 12, 12, 20, 42, this 21, okay, this 21, this is 12, so 21 square minus 12 square under root, 21 square minus 12 square, 441, oh, no, this does not come. I will not go for it. As a simple case, maybe if I go for, no, it's the second round, because again the reason is simple. I just tried once and realized that I'll have to keep checking it. It can be 28, 82. I don't know which range it will come to be rational. Every time the total mensuration theorems I'll have to apply and keep checking whether it can be done or not. And that is going to take a lot of time. So I'll avoid doing this. Okay. So this again becomes second round. Because here it is P is given 0 to 6, so the fact is I'll keep checking and I'll take out corresponding Q, because Honda CRV you get more money, so I'll try to go for more. So I'll just keep checking whether I get a value or not. If I take 16P, P is equal to 16, P is equal to 6, so 16 into 6 is now though that takes care of 96. 8Q is equal to PQ, and PQ will be 6Q. This is not, first of all, is not feasible, because if I take P to be 6, this equation becomes infeasible. So that is not the case which we come to. if I get down to p is equal to 5, so it will become 8q. Next question, I'm just doing it, plus 80 is equal to 5q plus 96. 5q plus 96. So that means 3q is equal to 16. This is not a variable, so it again got down. Now we come to p is equal to 4. P is equal to 4. So 8q plus 64 is equal to 4q plus 96. So therefore 4q is equal to 32. Q is equal to 8. Now we just check the profit. Now P I taken 4, so 4 into 4, 16 lakhs. Q is 8. 8 into 2 is 16 lakhs. So total, the answer becomes 32 lakhs. And that's the answer. It's a simple premise, because P as was giving us more profit, so it should have been more profitable. Okay, Bunty had more points. That means it was very clear 60, and loser also had points. So it cannot be 12, because 12 into 5. If somebody has 1, 2, the other has to have 3 wins. Okay, minimum 3 wins. If I go for 11, then because 12 gone, 11. So one somebody 33, other person is 22, and total point is 60. Already count for 55. Yes, it comes for every game losing there are 2 points, every game losing 3 points. So 33 plus 2 is 35, 22 plus 3 is 25, and answer becomes 11. I'm sure you people are clear what I've done, because I analyzed that 12 cannot be, because 12 points for winning, so 12 into 5 is 60. And somebody as loser has won 2 games, that means other person has to win minimum 3 games. So the maximum point is 11, because equation fits in. When a natural number n is increased by 50%, the number of factors same as that. When it increases by what are the smallest parts? Here, because none of these is given, and actually I cannot take it out, I would have checked the options. Maybe, this is very causative, so again it is designer. It is a designer question, and it should be left alone. Football games, I can do it. I'll just see how much time I have. Yes, I have enough time, so I can still solve it. Okay. Play 2, 1, 2, because more like this thing, I'm a sports buff, so I'll just like to go for it. Which is tournament consistent in first round. So in total there are 6 matches. In total how many matches are there? 6. Total there are 6 matches. Barcelona has won 2-0, drawn 2. So therefore Barcelona has played with, whoever has played drawn has played with Chelsea, and Barcelona has played with Chelsea, and other person who has drawn is AC Milan. So the next match will be Barcelona. Will be Barcelona with MU. Barcelona with MU will be the next matches. And then Chelsea, it has won 1 and lost 1. So it has not placed again Barcelona, so it has to win over. It has to win over Man U. So Chelsea has won over. I'll just make arrow MU, and lost. AC Milan has won over Chelsea. Sorry, Barcelona has to play Chelsea right now. Man U it is already drawn. So it has drawn with MU. So the games which are still left with Barcelona, with Chelsea, which is a draw, and AC Milan has played with Chelsea, AC Milan has played with Barcelona, so AC Milan has to play with AC Milan with MU. Okay, the AC Milan, I'm again AC Milan Chelsea, lost 1, drawn 1. Yeah, okay. So all these together give the data goals scored for the goals against the matches played in the second round. So goals for Barcelona has scored 0-0. That means every place taken in the second round. Barcelona 2, Chelsea 2, Manchester United 1, AC Milan. Earlier Manchester United 1, no. That means okay. The matches played in the second round. Okay. The AC Milan lost 2 matches. Chelsea won only 1 match. The total number of points generated garnered by Barcelona 2 rounds put together was 10. So last we know that he got 1 point. So we'll go back. Barcelona drawn 2. So you get. So that means Barcelona 1, 2 and drawn 4. Drawn 4. 1, 2, that means it won against everything. AC Milan lost 2 matches. Chelsea won only 1 match. That means Chelsea ended in a draw. Okay. The match between Barcelona and AC Milan ended in a draw. It had to be. So AC Milan lost, drawn. Barcelona 1-1, drawn. Okay. Now Chelsea won only 1 match. So Chelsea must have won against AC Milan, and lost 2 and drawn. So that means it has got 4 points. MU, if you see, must have won against AC Milan and must have lost against everything. So the picture is clear to me in my mind. How many matches did Manchester United win in the second round? Obviously it is coming to 1. It won against AC Milan. Which of the following could be the 6th match played in the first round? We just checked. We had already taken out which could be the 6th match. So we had calculated who will be playing: Barcelona with Chelsea and AC Milan with Manchester United. Barcelona with Chelsea, AC Milan. So that means AC Milan with Manchester United is the answer. Because Manchester United had not done any goal, so therefore in the first round it had scored 0-0-0-0. So because it has won 1 match and In the end also it is scored only one goal. So for winning it has to score. So therefore score has to be 0-0. Okay, that is the basic answer. This is too big. TSD, I'll have to make equation. Second round. This I will always do it because this is simple case of simple numbers, crunching, another thing I'll always go for, and let's see what can be done by me. Okay, solution P contains three liquid ABC in the ratio 3:2:3. A, B, C, 2, 3, 5. Another convent in the ratio 5:3:2. Okay, P in the ratio 7:3. So I'll just calculate. First, once again, 14A plus 21B plus 35C. Second, 15A 9B plus 6C. So net comes to 29A plus 30B plus 41C. Yeah. Now 50% of the volume of R is having A and B in the ratio. That means it becomes 50% is removed, so it becomes 14.5A plus 15B plus 20.5C. Now A and B in the ratio 7:3. Now this will be total 50. So 7:3, that means 35A plus 15B. Okay, what is the solution? Because B total comes to 30B, that means it is 30%. So this was a simple question which should have always been done. There are 100 books numbered 1 to 100 placed on a bookshelf. Starts picking up 2 books in one move, throw them. Start there to the pair whose number at to 195. In the seventh, he throws, no matter before that, after 3, all the possible. He throws the pair of books whose number at the maximum possible number. Okay, the similar fashion. He leaves 18 books on the shelf. Just leave it intact on the shelf. There's no that throws it at the 35th move. Yes. Now, such kind of question has come in CAT. So it's a simple cyclic. We start making, we'll say 195. So I'll start writing 100, 95, one pair. Then 99, 96, 98, 3 pairs gone. After that, 94, 93. This way will be going. Okay, 35th. That means 35th. That means 70 will go. That means last one will be 31, 32. Must be the last one because this is the pattern coming 94, 93. So 35th move, he'll be throwing 69th, 70th. Because 2 in each case. So 31, 69, 70th number will be 31, 32. So the total becomes 63. This was a simple question. And okay, why they are saying 18 books? I'm not understanding, but this is the way it has to be done. The rectangular city with roofs formed on the straight what direction? How many roofs are A to B? If I start going A, then I can go here or here. Then again I can go here or here. My dear friend, I'll be going, because of everything there are two choices. It has something to the power something. So I'm again going SQC and marking answers 16. I'm just going because it has to be, it is there none of these, but I will still take a risk. The table below about 5 different brands, a different category, level stage which they are produced. So there's a counting kind of question which I will definitely go for it. Okay. How many states produce low quality Burberry or Disney and also produce medium quality Adidas and or Allen Tracy? Burberry or low quality Burberry or Disney? So low quality S3, S6, S7, we'll just see S3, S6, S7, 8, Disney. So what is it? S2, S5, S6 is already there, S10 is also there. So medium ways Adidas or Allen Tracy. देखिए medium ways S2 is there. Yes, it is there. Done. S4 is there? Not there. S6, yes, S6 is there. S11, I cannot see it. So this 1 becomes, 2 becomes, 3 becomes. S11, no, I don't see in Burberry or, then now I'll come to Allen Tracy. S2 already done. S6 already done. S7 could I see? S7, yes, S7 was here. 3, 4 is there. S9 I could not see. Okay, so therefore it's a simple kind of counting question, and I just have to simply see therefore what can be done. Okay, so it's a simple thing. S2, S6. I have wrongly marked S4. S4 is not there. S4 is not there. This is the simple, so I'll just double check. So the answer is 3. So the answer is 3. So it's a simple counting question. How many states producing medium quality Chanel are producer for either medium quality Adidas or high quality Allen Tracy? Medium quality Chanel. Okay. Medium quality Chanel or either medium quality Adidas, high quality Allen Tracy. So medium quality Chanel, if you will see is S2, S3, S8, S10. So Adidas, S2 is one common, S3 is not there, S8 is not there, S11 is, S10 is also not there. High quality Allen Tracy, S1 is not there, S5 is not there, S8 is there, S8 is there, S10 is there. So again it becomes 3. So the answer becomes D for Delhi. Which of the following statement false about these 11 states? Again, I'll have to check all these things. I will avoid it. I will rather see. How many states do not produce perfumes of all 3 quality categories? So I'll have to just check for this question. I will do. There are 11 states. Anywhere they come, appear any place. The question has to be done in the sense that I'll be checking S1 whether it is in low, whether it is medium, or whether it is there or not, and accordingly I'm going to go for it. Look, S1 high, it has come. I want to see it somewhere medium. Now I have to see low, it comes low, S5, S7 low. So S1 done. S2 high, high. So S2 is 1. S2 is 1 because S2 is not appearing in high. Now S3 high, done. Now medium, not medium here, yes here. Now low, not here, low here. S3 done. 4 high, high there, medium there, low, low, low. The 4 also comes. The 1, 3, 4 comes. 5 high, high, high comes. Low, low comes. Medium comes. So 5 also gone. 6 high, 6 is here. Now if medium is here, low is here. So 6 also gone. 7. That's how we have to check. 7, S4, S10, high, S7 is there. Medium is there. And low I have to check. Low is here. So 7 gone. 8 high is there. Medium is here. Low is here. High is there. Medium is here. So 8 gone. So 9 top way, it is not there, not there, not there, not there. 9 will come here because again it is not in high. 10 is here. Medium is here. Low is here. So 10 gone. 11 high is here. Low is here. Low is here. I have to see medium is also here. So there are 2 of them. So the answer is 2. In a bag there are 100 coins. The coins are 1, 2 or 5. There are at least 10 coins. More 60 coins of each denomination. Urvashi takes out. Find that total worth of coin that she has taken out is rupees 148. That are still in the bag is rupees 212. That means the total value is 360. Here I say make cases, and I teach something called variance concept. So if I put it 2, 3, 5. So 5k I go for maximum, so it will be 60. So that will account for 300 rupees. That will account for 300 rupees. Now if I put everything of 3 rupees, 40 into 3 is 120. and so that means the total money should be 360. Money should be 360. But if I take all to be 40 to be 3, so then what will happen? 120. So I have extra is how much? Okay. I have extra is 40 into 3 is 120. So I have extra is 60. I have extra is 60. So if I have to reduce, okay, so 1 rupees, sorry, 1 rupees and 2 rupees. I mistaken, 1 rupee, 2 rupees. So that means 40 into 2, 80 rupees. So I got 20 extra. Oh, very clear. So one combination comes like this. If I subtract, if I make it 59, can I get the combination? I have to subtract 3 rupees. That means this will have to be 24 and this will become 17. So if you see 59 into 5, 24 into 2 is 48. So this is the combination come 58, 28 and this will come to 14 and then 57, 32, 11. So this will all come down to their 100 coins. So all this there will be 4 cases. Now if I start working out what are the questions, which of the following can be the total number of denominators that are still in the bag. Now I'll have to keep checking with each option how to go about it. So it has to come with everything. So if I start going for the first case only, I had taken 60, 20, 60, 20 and 20. This is 2 rupees, this is 1 rupee, this is 5 rupees. What kind of numbers that are still in the bag? So I'll put it still in the bag. So therefore if I put it 9, so I've taken 11 of this. If I take all of 29 of 5 to 145, this becomes 150. 9 into 5 is 156. With every 5 rupees interchanged by 2 rupees, the gap should be of 3 rupees. And 156 and 148, the gap is 8 rupees, which is not divisible by 3. So this cannot be the choice. Now I'll go by 17. So I'll go for 17. So 3 here. So here I'll 37. So this will become 185. 185. So 185 plus 188. 188, 148. 40 is not divisible by 3. So this again cannot be answer. 11. So that means 9. 31 into 5 is 155. So the total becomes 164. So when the total is 164, that means 148. 16 is not divisible by 3. So this cannot be answer. Now because why I'm dividing by 3? Because every 5 is replaced by 2. The loss is of 3 rupees. 13. Okay, so 7. 33 into 5 is 165. So 172. And minus 148 is 24, which is divisible by 3. So this is the answer. If the number of coins is 5, then Uri's target is 26. then it can be the total number of coins that to prove that are still in the bag. I'll do the same way. 26 into 5 is 130. ठीक है ना? 130. Already, if I take 8, so 8 to 16, and still with 1 rupee adding, it will become more than 148. 12, the same way. 12. That means again it will be. So the answer is 16. So just see the calculation. If that means only 26, that means 4 I am taking. So 130 plus 8. Okay, and now already 30 coins are over. So 10 rupee 1 rupee coins, and that makes us 148. So my dear friend, frankly I did not get the time to start even the second round, but whatever I left, fine. Probably you may have analyzed that how I went about it. It was a simple case that the way I was going was simply doing whatever I remember. I'll be doing that, and no qualms. Even if you get stuck, even if you do silly error, it does not matter. What you do, you should do is correctly. I don't believe in pushing myself too much. If I get it, fine. If I don't get it, it does not matter. Trust your capabilities, and that's how we solve these questions. I'll be again there. Now I've got only 1 hour 25 minutes left for. Okay, welcome back for the second session. I took around 1 hour 35 minutes, so I delayed my thing by 5 minutes. So I've only got 1 hour 15 minutes. Generally, I keep it for 1 hour 30 minutes, 1 hour 20 minutes, and I go back to maths if some questions I have left. Now, English, there again, I do RCs, minimum 3. Minimum 3 RCs I do it. Fill in the blank, I don't get them wrong. So it's okay, as a simple case of what we do, we get it correct. Para completion, I'll always attempt. There is nothing which I will not do. Para jumble, I will always attempt. Para jumble sentence, odd one out, I always attempt. Homonyms, I always attempt. Critical reasoning, I do it. Summary, I do it. Okay, and LR, I'll see. If there are too many conditions, I generally stop, hold myself. And the other issue is very simple, that how to go about it. Have a patient thing. Eliminate answers. So now I'm looking at my time and I'm starting. Essence. So I know what is essence. Essence is simply the message somebody wants to give. Okay. Now if we have to read it. Okay, first of all, I'll explain. People will have problem. Vicissitudes is changes in circumstances and fortunes. So the basic thing is that both science and religion provides the knowledge, but the fact is religion also gives happiness, that everything will take place, there's somebody else to do it. So religion is incomparable, is wrong. Religion score over science, the emotional quotient goes, yes, because the people are happy. Because for all I prefer science and scientific method is not there, that's why religion is there. Science cannot provide us security cover. Science is always progressing, so it was very easy to mark answer B and move on. It was very easy to mark answer B and move on, because it's a simple logic that B is according to the simple thing. Next we come to okay, I've read it, and the message is this: because we are protecting our children, so therefore they are not have exposure, they are going for straight work, so they cannot deal with people, and when dealing with people is not there, then it creates a problem, bigger problem. So modernization is responsible for the new generation's tailored deputy? No, because life is essentially amalgamation of experiences. No, what you learn from experiences, and basically you take care of people is the main thing. Once experience at the micro level get manifested at macro level as well. Yeah, because they are talking about basic running errands for, then they are talking about major social political problem. So either B or C, out of which these two can be answers. Okay, a responsible citizen would have definitely led a wholesome childhood. No, it's not necessarily. But the fact is, I'll always go for the end line socio-political problem. So I'll go for the answer C. Okay. Marina PC Center. Let's read this. Well, I'll check whether it will be done by me or not. 4 conditions. I'll do, because they are the questions. Only 4 conditions and case making. What I should do, so therefore I'll make a chart. April, May, June. Then if she was exactly 3 companies, then she was exactly 3 companies May. So 3, 3, 2. That means 2, 2, 4. So it can also be, these 2 are given, 2, 4, 2, 3, 3. So these 4 combinations are made. So I'll start making petrol refinery again. I'll write, because others I'll forget. I generally write petrol. I'll go back. Petrol, motors, finance, and general. I'll just write so that I remember what was there. Exxon, Chevron, Phillips. So I'll Exxon, Chevron, CocoPhillips. This I know: General Motors, GM, and Ford. This is Walmart. And rest I'll again have to check. Citigroup and Bank of America. Citi, Bank of America. Okay, now the next condition is important. If Martina visits 2 or more companies belonging to petroleum and energy, must also general merchandiser. That means 2P and Walmart. Okay. Whatever and parts management commercial banks in that month. That means parts, motor, bank. These two have to be together. Okay, that means this 3 will come. Motor, 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 nahi. Motor, motor and bank. Motor Ford, General Motors, June. Otherwise they will be coming separately. Okay. Achha, 1 in April, so the petroleum has to be there. Now it's a simple case, how much you remember. If you see, probably you have already taken 5-7 minutes to assess the situation, but I take time with reasoning because there's no point rushing it up and doing error. Now if you see, it could be a complete and it must visit the 3-month period. So I'll have to see which one has the then. So if I remember, Exxon Mobil, Coco Phillips and Walmart store, this part is correct. This part is correct. May, General Motors, Ford Motor, it cannot come because they have to come in June. So this one is wrong. Exxon Mobil and Citigroup, one is correct. Chevron, Coco Phillips and Walmart stores is correct. General Motor, Bank of America, and this is in the month of June also. So therefore, this is correct. This appears correct. But in order to be double sure, what I do, I just check that the others are wrong also not. Because otherwise I am getting my answer as B. देखिए, Exxon Mobil, Coco Phillips and Walmart stores. This is correct. Chevron and Citigroup. And Bank of America. In May, if 2 comes, then June also it has to be only 2. So therefore this is wrong. Chevron and Bank of America Corporation, correct. Walmart store, Coco Phillips, Ford Motor, General Motors is not coming with banking. So even this is wrong. So therefore I mark my answer as B and move on. So it's basically retaining. If a company belonging to motor vehicles parts in April, it is not incorrect. But which one is correct? That means I have to check it out. So first of all, motor vehicles and parts. So April, May there has to be 3. This is a case of 3, May 3, June 2. Okay. General merchandisers in April. This is wrong because motor vehicles and parts in April that has to come with bank and 1 Exxon Mobil has to come. So April it cannot come. She visits both the companies, commercial banks in May. That is also wrong because if in April motor vehicle is there, bankers have to be there. So even this is wrong. She visits 2 companies belonging to petroleum refining in June. It is not possible because in June then it has to have another thing coming, Walmart, and in June only 2 things are coming. So even this is wrong. So therefore this is the answer. If Martina visits Walmart store Exxon Mobil in May, could be true about her trip. Could be true. That means we have to check it. The first, Conoco, Phillips and Chevron in April is not possible because if they have come, the Walmart had to come, which is not there, out. She visits Ford Motor in April. So we'll just, okay, she visits Ford Motor in April. So April I will do it. Ford, Bank of America. Okay. Second I do Exxon, Exxon Mobil, plus Conco Phillips, plus Walmart, and then last we can come to 3 General Motors, and yeah, this is correct. She visits Ford Motor, she visits Chevron in June. Okay, but why can't she have Chevron in June? Because 2 to 3 is not a possible. 3 to 3 is not a case, right? So this is because this will be a case of 3 to 3, which is not a possible case. So therefore B will remain the answer. Okay, it's a simple case, and if we keep doing it, we can coolly do it. There is hardly any issue, and we must be very confident about us that we remember condition. If we don't remember condition, we will be in a problem. Okay, then we come to next question. If Martina does not visit any company belonging to commercial banks in May, that means motors have to be done befitting. Which of them must be true about her trip? Okay, the motors have to be done. Company belongs to motor vehicles and parts in May. Okay, no, I can go for in June also. If you remember the combination 2, 2, 4, so no, I can go for April too. I can put them in April and June. So I'll put it 3, 2. Ford Motors, Bank of America, General Motors, and City, plus Chevron, Exxon, Coco, and Walmart. So must be true. It's not true. 2 companies were present in May. Yeah, if I make one thing, yes, I've just now made the case in this in May. Okay, she visits equivalent to motor parts in June. No, it is wrong. She visits company present finding in June. No, wrong. So all these things are by my making one case. This is gone. This is gone. This is gone. They are not true. So only when this has to be true. It was lucky case that I made one case, and it is not coming. My writing is going atrocious, so you can see I've just made 3, 3, 2. So first of all, I'm making General Motors, City, plus Exxon, and there it was Conco Phillips, Conco, Chevron, and Walmart, and here it will be Ford and Bank of America, and by which all these are wrong except this becomes the answer. So this was not that difficult a set. Only thing, the conditions which in the, I'm not getting the question, which are the following could be a complete and exclusive company Martina visits in the month of June. That means this I'm still not very clear. What is it saying? Okay, maybe we have to see that whether this combination can come out or not. Okay, let's see, make it the month of June. Walmart stores and Chevron. The Walmart store and Chevron. So April, May, June. Walmart store, Chevron and Exxon. I put it. Here I put CocoPhillips, and then when Ford Motors, Bank of America, and then 323 is not allowed. So I'm not getting this question, so let's leave this because there's no point pursuing something which you're not able to clear that time. Well, I've always believed in leaving. If I'm not getting something, I may come back to it because then the pressure comes to me. Okay. Now reading, I believe in reading the central idea. So now we'll take, I'll check whether it should be done, and that depends on the question. Yeah. This is the questions are small, so I'll definitely do it. So we have to read it. I'm not able to concentrate. It's not easy reading. So for the first paragraph, I just recount that they moved into the land where there was a lot of extremely favorable rainfall, and after the end of the decision, the overtaxing there was very less, and the rains were not taking place. ठीक है ना? So carrying capacity is reform. That means how many people should be there. So the central idea we have got is the fact that they should be bothered about carrying capacity, which depends on the various factors which are not easy to determine, and if that is the event, then only environment can be saved. ठीक है ना? So therefore Criticizing a social attitude? No. Suggesting an approach to solving problem? No, it's only about so explaining the mechanism, process and implications. Maybe, I may go for the C as the answer, because it's a mechanics of carrying capacity, how they have to go about it is not going to be that easy, and that is the thing. It can be this or it can be this. So there's a big doubt, and that is what one has to see. Primarily criticizing, explaining a mechanism of process and its implication. No. Now I'm getting it. Process. He has only talked about process. He's not talked about carrying capacity, which is not a. Implications have not been discussed. So therefore, I think I am going for the answer B. So, my dear friends, eliminate answer. Firstly, zero down on 2 options, then check which one you are going to mark. Then, which are the following the desertification of Sahel? The size of livestock grazing on the land, obviously it affected. The quality of landfall in Sahel, no. The amount of rainfall in 1967, I'll have to go back and check what was given there. If we can say, however, the onset of a series of dry years beginning at the end of a rainfall season 67. That means from 67 the dry years started. So there is nothing to be done with 67. So therefore I'll be going for answer only 1. Contributed. The amount of rainfall, the rainfall in 1967 was good. After that it started creating problem. With most likely which of the following consider, it is the result of factors beyond control of science? No, that's what he's saying, that you have to get the carrying capacity. So first one cannot be the answer. It is a problem largely affecting arid regions? No, you just saw in Sahel, so it can affect any time if more people are there. So this is, it may be due to faulty agricultural policies. Yes, I had read somewhere agricultural policies. For maths we can okay. Yes, here it is written. Agriculture policies. So faulty, make it a square root of faulty population, agriculture policies. So therefore, may be attributed to the faulty agricultural policies. So, but I do check. Going back, I check. It can be inferred that the character of land is theoretical rather than practical. No, it can be in inverse. Basically political. No, not at all political. Generally misrepresented. Still it has not been done. So how it can be misrepresented? So debatable rather than firmly established. Still it has to be taken out. So therefore answer becomes D for Delhi. Okay. A good study of analysis would probably be, here they are talking about so many factors. So according to passage, a good statistical description of the climate regime of an arid or semi would probably be very complex, because that is why carrying capacity still cannot be determined. So probably you can get it from the central idea. So many questions can be done, and if you keep doing that way, things can be much easier. Now, grammar, if it is 1 line, I go for it. If it is 2 lines, I don't go for it. It is not only important to look, I do not like the sound. It is not only to look I think not only is garbad, it is important not only to look at it but also to feel it. The Reliance Group has, it should be has. Okay, so A and B, all of these. So Dora can't go to the party tonight because she is studying for a final. This is perfectly correct. So therefore, answer will be A and B. I did not even need to understand D. Then, after that we come to the Quaker people worked hard to keep the dog from the door. Oh, there is no phrase dog from the door. So there is something wrong here. With A, B, D and D. What are you referring to? B is correct. So with A, D, the majority believes, because majority is singular, so majority believes that better than a fail. So therefore again answer is A and D. Oh, I never do this. Better I don't do this. This I try. Answer in terms of grammar. The tantalizing heat of fusion today sizzled the sun. The tantalizing heat of fusion today sizzled. Fusion was the sizzling heat of fusion today is tantalizing. I'm liking. Maybe it's the same thing. Correct, but the fact is I'll still go for this. Let's see what happens. Sometime one should take a risk. Okay, if it is wrong, it is wrong. So I don't know. Generally I don't do this question. Now again it's a reasoning. I will again see 8 cats in a group have learned to follow at least one or two commands. Pick and go. Each cat is one or the other of 3 breeds of cat, namely, okay, and each of these 3 breeds represent at least once among the group. All female cats are arrows. There is at least one female cat in the group. The result of the first lesson as follows. At least 2 the cats have learned to follow, but not the go command. But how many out of? Look, I'm not getting, because I'm not getting here number. This group is of how many people? Of how many cats? This group is of how many cats? I'm not getting. So I'll not do it because I'm not getting. I've not got it. I know many question is there. I've already done one RC, so let's do because now it's time. Earlier I'll be chasing. I'll be going for basically. I'll not do RC right now because I may be tired. So I'll be going for basically usage. This follow, this one I'll do, and this one definitely I will do, and let's see what has been done here. Okay, because lot many RCs come and sometimes it may upset you. So you should not be okay. Chaliye, let's read it. Again, it's difficult. Each society has regime of truth. is general politics of truth. That is the types of which it accepts and makes function as true. Okay, the mechanics we need to distinguish true and false statement. So that means they think about whatever is right and accordingly they decide. That actually is procedure recorded and they decide. The traitors, those who are charged with saying what counts as true. We can have definition, universal truth, can rule the entire with a fixed set of judgment. We can study how the concept truth has been used in society. So B and those people that according to the highest status across societies, no. It can be only B or C. Not ruling has not been there, so I do not know. But the fact is, 81 B or C will be having the thing. But the fact is, entire world is a little wrong. Particular society is better. So I'll be eliminating C as the answer. Okay. Then after that we come to the most plausible that I'd like to conclude this argument. Till you'll again see read. देखिए, he is going negative, that too much information is bad, and when too much information is bad, okay, so it has to be a negative statement. The small one is in the most developed country, no, it is a positive statement, no. We are drowning in information but starved on knowledge. It can be the conclusion. A little knowledge is a dangerous thing. Knowledge is not, information is a thing. So immediately we can get on to it. The B is the answer. Because the last one is again transparency and according to the hallmarks of civilized world. No, it's about information, and information is given here. So therefore, this will be the answer. Okay. Now it's a lovely thing that court is not able to, because he can not resolve the conflict in the different story. That means everybody is giving different because they're cooking it. Okay. So therefore, definitely I will be, because one showed the attacker, one showed the wife, so everybody will be speaking the different way. So they are saying that, so it is not possible to verify the veracity. If that would have been there, that would not have made a comment on the court that it could not do it. So this cannot be the answer. True proposition mutually support one another in a kind of web. No, that is totally ulta, because if the true things are there, they would have supported, but they are contradicting each other. Perspective played a major role in the way each regarded the situation. Probably this is correct. That is why they have given description of the people, attacker, the wife, another thing, and that is why this will be the answer. Usage is again like a grammar. Beethoven began to play music from infantile age. He knows a product of poverty. This I feel is correct. Okay. He seemed to be lost, found it difficult to make ordinary playing in his mind. Oh, this is wrong. This is in his mind. So therefore, this is the Answer. This was the easier one. Match. Okay. It was difficult to believe that two had never met. Without knowing each other, they looked matched. So matching is Gerber. They looked matched. But still, I will read others. His contribution to the family could match her efforts. Correct. The police had to rely on the witness. They had no way of matching his statement. Correct. In marriage, he had finally met his match. So it is one. First is the answer. So again, we talk about para completion. The last two lines are very important. It has to have a connection, and what we have taught, it has to be done the same way. Very difficult one, because I do not know how to finish this. Generally, I make an opinion that he is bad. Like one knows for most part that one is watching a cubic, its authorship is clear. That means one can understand, because there's too much myriad, too much confusing. So it has to be cubic movie. Fine. Our speculation further included by cubic secrecy. No, we are not even speculating here. So it is wrong. In fact, there is never any ambiguity. In that, yes, it can take place. In that, the authorship, in that, there is never any ambiguity. His plot, another thing is ambiguity. His career shrouded in myth-infestating mystery. Career is not directly related to this. Okay, it has to be watching movie. It may not be correct to call Kubrick child prodigy. Oh, child prodigy, to again. Oh, so the thing was tough. But the answer was very, very clear according to me. The answer is B. Okay? Because only that thing while watching movie we could have said. Other things we could not have said by watching movie, that it is made by Kubrick. Again, para completion. So here para completion is little simpler, because they talk about the flaw that they cannot check it out, they are giving, and that's why they create many blunders. That is how it should end. And so you will see an examination will clarify the difference. No, difference is not there, because no difference was discussed. If the difference was there, they were not information gathering, they were not doing. They have been raised and appreciating visual reality. No, when they are doing fault, they raised and appreciating visual rate images. This cannot be answer. Unlike the previous generation of leaders, the comparison thing is gone, it was in the beginning. So even that cannot be answered. So I'm left with only 4. They knew, however, that readers would expect follow-up reporting to verify with careful research and analysis. Right. They lacked the technical, allowed them to check. However, they knew, so later they come out with a detailed story. So again, it's a good question. If anybody reads newspaper, I'm sure he can do it. Yeah, 5 students, namely A, B, C, D, E, are from 5 different boys' school, namely APS, OPS, UPS, not necessarily in that same order. Each of them are studying in one of the 3 streams of science, commerce, and arts. I've already left one thing, so I need to do this. Otherwise, I'll be in a problem. So let's read and let's do it little properly, because otherwise we cannot function. We'll be having little bit of problem. Okay, so simply I'll make A, B, C, D, E. Where will I make it? Let's see if I make it. Commerce is highest. So I'll write here. Commerce has got 90%. B is neither science stream nor IPS. Okay. So it becomes the science stream. 81% is science stream. Done. Now, absolute difference between the by B and that by E is half the absolute the percentage obtained by the student from OPS and UPS in 12th board examination. The absolute difference, that means it's positive or negative, we do not know. Or it can be vice versa. So let's figure it out like this. 90, and if it is 82, 90 and 82, next is 8. So is there any the 8 is anywhere where the 4 gap is there? Yes, it can be there. 82, no, 90, 82 cannot take place. 90 and 81, 90 and 81, 9, no, it cannot be there. So first of all, with 90 and 76 I can comment, and then 81 and 74. But 74 we know that 81 cannot be B, so it will be E, B, and here it is can be okay. Then here it is written that the student from OPS obtained more percent than the student from the UPS. So this will be OPS. And this will be APS. One case. Okay. After that we come to but there can be more cases. If you see, if I make 82, 81, 82B, E, and then there can be a gap of, there's a gap of 1, so I can make a gap of 2. 76, 74, OPS, and UPS. They are from UPS. Okay, this one more gap bit becomes okay. Then एक और gap can be there, 90, 74, 90, 82. Sorry, I put it pulta. 90, 74, and 90, 82. Now this will be OPS. OPS, and this will be APS. But again 90%, so that means this guy is called commerce, and it can be reversible. Okay, then it can be B or E, anything can be B or E. Okay, '81, '82, I've done it. Now 74, we can also make it 90, 90, 74, and 74, 82, 90, 74. So again this will be OPS and APS. So now there are many cases. Now rough idea. Now we'll have to see how many questions can be done. If E got maximum at 10, which school does he belong to? Obviously this will be the case with OPS, because every time I'll see BE, like B is here if he's got the highest marks. Okay, 81, 90, if E, so every time it is 90, so it has to be from OPS, and okay, so 90 will always be the guy who is from OPS, because in the category he is the highest marks, and therefore that will be the answer. After that, from science stream, then what could be the maximum remember to the students who are from the science stream? OPS and APS are from the science stream. Okay, so now again you'll see, if I see this, okay, here the gap was between if I talk about why not 75 is not the answer. 74 plus 76 I can put it both as the science stream, so 75 is not the answer. After that I put it 74 plus 81, so that will be 78.5. These two combinations I can take, but why 75 is not given I cannot figure it out, but because it is still not given, so I'll mark this as answer and move off, because 81% is given. 181% is very clear, so minimum I can give to 74%, and then we get the answer. So, one is minimum 81%. So sorry, then this is correct, because one is 81%, minimum we can go 74. So rough is 78.5. Okay. If neither B nor E are from OPS and UPS, there is a possibility who are from the science stream. This will always be a combination, only thing B cannot be there. I'm not getting it right now because the diagram is, and I'm not able to make it very effectively also in the pen, so I'll leave this question. Okay, now as a simple, these are very simple question. Having achieved this cynical agreement, I don't like to go for it. Okay, the other provision which, so I'll go for descriptive. Achieve this trustful agreement is a good choice, because trustful or descriptive agreement. But I'll go back. I'll check it out. Right now I have this choice between trustful and descriptive. Even without divergence of the. Even with divergence of the secret protocol. Okay, divergence of the secret protocol. Okay. After that, Hitler thought they could attack Poland with no danger of Soviet invasion. For the invasion, started news of signing a formal treaty of mutual assistance between Great Britain and Poland to supersede a previous should be the right answer. To supersede a previous should be a right answer. So these two are very correct. But the fact is here, with stupefied German, so there I think trustful. So I think I'm going for cynical, then divergence, then supersede. I think I'm correct because I've seen here and there, and you can understand this having achieved this, because which is stupefied earlier I had not. The cynical agreement, because the stupefied, trustful, descriptive, candid, nobody will be stupefied. So cynical, then divergence, and then supersede, because earlier thing is very clear. Indeed, introduce diseases, introduced diseases, exacted a terrible toll. Exacted, that means it actually had an effect. So I like this word. Terrible toll, and probably killed many more aborigines than did direct conflict. The disappearance of Southeast Asia was so rapid that they would also die. Growing humanitarian concern, the frontier exercised to pass laws in Victoria concerning the care and protection of the Aborigines. They were put onto reserves, obviously reserves, and given food and clothing to speak that dying pillow. As they waited, what they looked to, the cultural extinction. To be cultural assimilation, because the cultural, then they join culture and they become part of Australia. So therefore, I am going for these words, okay, and that is how we'll be going, okay. So therefore, this way we finish this. That does not fit in the sequence. In this, I always go for the order, and then we check it out. How does it take place? Okay. Now here you'll see the setting for most of the narratives is the fictional town of Malgudi in Swami and Friends. His story has social context, so this becomes related to this. He's been compared to the created fictional town. That fictional town, so it is the same. And I will also include financial with the okay. So therefore, this will be out, because these three have the same connotation and this one is different. Okay. Now we come to RCs which we have left. Let's see where we are, which we have done. We do one more RC. This we left. Okay. It's about the judgment. So I know about legal processes. So again, I'll be checking what is there. The questions is so that the questions are small, maybe whatever the reading is. So the first passage, first paragraph we get it, does not need to shackle this is the ancient trial by, that means ancient system they are avoid. Okay. Now they are going for hearsay evidence. So the fact is, in the absence also the things can be heard, and the lawyer also heard it. The absentia, he is critical about it. Okay, I think it was easy. Which of the following were the jury was not allowed since it is considered archaic? Jury system was not allowed. Archaic, we'll check it out. Here's evidence admissible. This is definitely there. So I'll go back. The court draws its practice on both the Anglo-Saxon and the continental question. The present cases hearing appeal. The new juries. No, I think Anglo-Saxon, that means those are the old systems, so it will not be called archaic. It is considered archaic, so only B will be the answer, because they are following Anglo-Saxon, which is archaic. Author's attitude to cause conduct of trials in absentia. So definitely he was critical about it. You cannot go for it. So one has to be critical. Okay. According to passage, does not show the officer of prosecution the power that will bring national leaders to book. I think it was not conviction. He was brought to general power that will bring national leaders to book was there. To Bijana Pausik, someone, the conviction of Jamal. I think he was only called. I've just checked. He was not convicted. To hand over general. If he was not convicted, so therefore the answer will be General Thomir. The conviction of, this will be the answer. Most likely to agree with. So basically, again the central idea is that prosecution should be and defense should be given equal rights, and that is the thing. Is justified? No. Inequality is not justified. Is correct in favoring the prosecution? No. Then equality should be not be present. So it's a very, very simple question. This we remember John Bosco, because he had already imprisoned and no trial, so that was taken as his punishment. So genocides were released because had been violated. So this becomes the first one is the answer, because that is what was the thing said. Now frankly my time is over. In fact so many questions I have not done, but the fact is time has got over. I don't know how many questions I have done, but probably with this methodology you could understand even we make a mistake. I took a wrong set of reasoning. I think I took time. I could not even attempt the last one. And those were the problems which we have to analyze, which we have to see, and that is how, my friend, dear friend. But whatever you do, try to be accurate. Whatever you don't know, don't do it. And I do not know about my performance. You will see. But yes, I am very confident that most of the questions are marked when I could see them, how they were done. You have to analyze their strategy. Their strategy was simple. I knew beforehand what can be done by me, what cannot be done by me. I tried to choose the question. In the math section, I was very, very much bothered that anything which I do not lay my hands on, I leave it. Yes, I applied SQC, but there were very few questions of SQC. Wherever I had to write much, I left those questions. And whatever I could remember the path, this has to be done like this has to be done. Then again, I have apologized for my inking. You can see the thinking is blinking. There's something wrong with my thing. Okay. And best of luck for CAT. I'm sure that you like it.